Imagine a world without day or night, a place where half the planet is locked in eternal sunshine and the other half in endless darkness. Bizarre, right? Well, what if this strange world isn't a figment of your imagination but our future? What if Earth stops rotating? Buckle up, because you're about to find out how such a seemingly simple change can turn our planet into a bizarre alien world. But before we dive into this intriguing topic, we have a question for you. Do you think the Earth will ever stop rotating? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. The Earth's rotation isn't just a quirk of our planet. It's a fundamental factor shaping life as we know it. Day and night are its most visible effects. Every 24 hours, the Earth spins on its axis, completing a full rotation, giving us the cycle of day and night. But this cycle isn't just about sunlight. It's about the interaction between light and darkness that influences plant growth, animal behavior, human sleep patterns, and even the Earth's climate. Without this rotation, we'd have just 6 hours each of daylight and darkness every 2 days, meaning almost half the year would experience continuous daylight, while the other half would face endless darkness. This stark contrast would dramatically impact life on Earth. Earth's rotation also plays a key role in climate regulation. The tilt of the Earth's axis causes different parts of the planet to receive varying amounts of sunlight throughout the year. This variation in sunlight leads to the formation of distinct climate zones, from the frigid poles to the warm tropics. The rotation of the Earth also influences wind patterns and ocean currents. The temperature difference between the equator and the poles creates air currents that drive global wind patterns. These winds play a crucial role in distributing heat around the planet and moderating climates. Additionally, the Earth's rotation, combined with the gravitational force of the Sun and the Moon, causes ocean tides. Twice a year, the Earth experiences extreme shifts in temperature. During summer, the hemisphere tilted towards the Sun enjoys prolonged daylight hours and higher temperatures. Conversely, winter arrives in the hemisphere tilted away from the Sun, resulting in shorter days and colder temperatures. These seasonal variations are essential for many ecosystems, influencing plant growth cycles, animal migration, and overall biodiversity. The Earth's rotation is even reflected in the very shape of our planet. At the equator, the rotational speed is the fastest, causing a slight bulge. Due to this centrifugal force, Earth is wider at the equator than at the poles. This equatorial bulge is about 43 kilometers larger in circumference than Earth's polar diameter. It might seem like a small detail, but this shape is crucial for various Earth processes, including satellite orbits and gravitational measurements. Now let's explore what would happen if the Earth suddenly stopped rotating. First off, the Earth's surface would be dramatically reshaped. The centrifugal force that currently makes Earth wider at the equator would vanish. As a result, Earth would literally collapse, becoming flatter at the poles and forming a massive ditch around the equator as mass redistributes. Now imagine living in a world where one side of the planet experiences endless daylight and the other side faces endless darkness. This lack of day-night cycle would severely disrupt the biological rhythms of plants and animals. Many species rely on the Earth's rotation to regulate their internal clocks, controlling functions like sleep, metabolism, and reproduction. Without these cycles, most living things would face significant physiological issues. But it wouldn't just be living beings affected. The Earth's rotation is also responsible for many geological and meteorological phenomena. For example, the Coriolis effect caused by the Earth's rotation influences wind patterns and ocean currents. Without this effect, our planet's climate would be dramatically different. Storms would likely occur more frequently and intensely. Weather patterns would become more chaotic and harder to predict. Global air circulation patterns would cease to exist, disrupting the distribution of heat around the planet. Without the Earth's rotation, the climate on both sides of the planet would become extremely harsh. The region near the equator would become a scorching desert due to intense solar radiation, making it virtually uninhabitable. Meanwhile, the region near the poles would plunge into eternal darkness and freezing cold, forming an ice desert. Only a narrow band, near the terminator, the line between day and night, would experience moderate conditions. This would lead to mass extinctions, as most life forms could unadapt to these sudden and drastic climate changes. But wait, there's more. The Earth's rotation also influences the tides. Twice a year, currently, the gravitational pull of the Sun and the Moon, combined with the Earth's rotation, causes the rise and fall of sea levels. Without rotation, the ocean currents and tides would cease to exist, significantly impacting marine ecosystems. Most coastal areas would likely become either permanently flooded or exposed to fresh air, destroying the habitats of countless species. Moreover, the Earth's magnetic field, which extends far beyond the planet's surface, is partly generated by the rotation of our planet. The cessation of rotation would lead to changes in the Earth's magnetic field, potentially disrupting important functions like navigation and communication. But perhaps the most dramatic consequence of the Earth's sudden halt would be the massive redistribution of water. Due to the Coriolis effect, water tends to accumulate on the eastern side of continents. Without the Earth's rotation, this balance would be broken. Oceans would rush toward the poles, which are closer to the center of the Earth and have stronger gravity, causing massive flooding in low-lying areas. On the other hand, the western coasts of continents would face water depletion, turning into deserts. This drastic shift in water distribution would devastate agriculture, leading to food shortages and mass extinctions. Even the length of a day would change. Currently, an Earth day lasts 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. The Earth's rotation slows down over time due to tidal effects. Without rotation, days would last about 6 hours each, alternating with 6-hour periods of darkness. Such drastic changes would have profound implications for human society. Our current infrastructure, from cities to energy systems and transportation networks, is designed for a 24-hour day. Even our biological clocks are synchronized to the Earth's rotation. Without rotation, everything would be thrown into chaos. The healthcare system would face major challenges due to widespread sleep disorders. The economy would suffer from disruptions in transportation and global trade. Farmers would struggle with altered light cycles affecting crop growth. Human ingenuity and adaptability would be put to the ultimate test. We might need to redesign our homes, workplaces, and even agricultural systems to fit a 6-hour day. Some people might try to keep their old schedules, but they'd likely face serious health consequences. Others might embrace the new rhythm, but it would be a far cry from the daily lives we're accustomed to. And here's another intriguing thought. How long could humans survive if the Earth stopped rotating? The answer is probably longer than you think. Humans are remarkably adaptable creatures. We have the ability to create artificial environments and develop technologies to help us survive even in the most inhospitable conditions. However, it's important to note that while humans can adapt, we wouldn't be alone in this struggle for survival. The Earth's ecosystems would be dramatically impacted, and many species would likely go extinct. Human survival would depend on our ability to adapt to the changing environment and the resources available to us. But what's certain is that life on Earth would never be the same again. In conclusion, the Earth's rotation is a fundamental aspect of our planet that profoundly influences life as we know it. From the alternation of day and night to climate regulation, from wind patterns to ocean currents, rotation shapes the environment we inhabit. While it might seem like a distant scientific fact, it's crucial to understand its profound implications. If the Earth were to stop rotating, the consequences would be dire. Extreme weather, rising sea levels, mass extinctions, and significant changes in human society are just some of the challenges we'd face. But this thought experiment also highlights our planet's incredible complexity and fragility. It reminds us of the delicate balance that sustains life and the importance of preserving it. The Earth's rotation is more than a scientific curiosity. It's the heartbeat of our planet, and we're all part of its intricate rhythm. We'd like to hear from you. What do you think would be the biggest challenge for humans if the Earth stopped rotating? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on fascinating topics from the world of science and technology. Thanks for watching.